Hello everyone, this is Professor Alcott and we're going to take a quick tour of the N380 900 course for summer 2019. The first place to start is in the Getting Started section. That's where you'll find this video. You'll click on the link here to watch the video, so hopefully if you've done that, you're seeing this video. Go ahead and read through the instructions here on this page. The next thing you're going to want to do is head to the course introduction page. Here you're going to get an overview of what this course is all about what is complexity of care and systems thinking. So you'll start by reading this and watching this video by Dr. Karen Goldschmidt. It's 15 minutes and it goes over giving you the overarching concept of why this course matters and how systems thinking is very important as we look at concepts later around just culture, teamwork, collaboration and communication, safety and quality in the healthcare system, and the QSIN framework, which is quality and safety education for nurses, which is embedded throughout the course. So you'll start here to get an overview. Some other good things to look at is this lessons from the nursing world. Although that's not necessarily a requirement, it is here and it is a really good video to watch about lateral violence and bullying in nursing. This is a reminder about HIPAA and protected health information. Please do take a quick look at that. Most importantly, as we get started in the course, the very first thing that is due comes up quickly, and that is your introduction to VoiceThread. And so here's information about VoiceThread in case you've never used it before. I highly recommend that you take the time to look at this information. In this folder is the How to Use VoiceThread, and this is a great area to look at creating and sharing a VoiceThread and submitting your assignments. So it's 3 short videos about 3 minutes each. Highly recommend watching those if you've not used VoiceThread before. And then finally, this is where you're going to submit your introduction, which is due Wednesday at 23:59 Eastern Daylight Time. So you'll click this link here. It'll take just a moment, and it will bring you in where you can actually create. My view is different than yours. You'll come in here and you'll be able to add a VoiceThread. And I track over here who's submitted for grading. So that's why it's very important that when you access VoiceThread throughout this course, that you do so from the links inside each of the modules. So the very first assignment that you have is here, and that's the link to it. Then moving into Module 1. Module 1 is open for weeks 1 and 2 of the course. In Module 1, we're going to look at national patient safety resources, initiatives, and regulations. There are a number of links throughout embedded right into the module as you go through this. The key things that we're going to learn for objectives this module are: what are patient safety initiatives that have been going on since 1999? How does effective communication and evaluating that as a method to improve teamwork in healthcare environment, and then analyze issues related to equality in healthcare. The learning activities are to watch the Systems Thinking Medication Myth video, which is below, review the ISMP, which is the Institute for Safe Medication Practices website. Make sure you've introduced yourself, as I showed you back in the course introduction section. Review the Culture of Safety video. And then you're going to work as a team in this module to submit to a question that's posed in VoiceThread. Each module, you'll also have a QSIN, a Quality, Safety, and Education Nursing module that's due at the end of each module. So this will be due at the end of week 2. So here are the videos. Here's a link to the ISMP, some other resources here. This is a video about what is the Institute of Medicine and QSIN and a culture of safety, which is a focus. This is an essential element to watch because it brings together all the concepts important to this module. We also want to differentiate in this course the difference between teams and groups. So this video is a great introduction to that, and you start right off in this course as a team, and you've been assigned to a team, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Here are some other helpful videos that supplement the content. Here is the assignment that you're going to start working on right away. I do suggest that you begin reading, looking at the content, and looking at your question. So if you're assigned to Team 2, you're going to answer question 2 of the VoiceThread, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. I click the link here, and it's going to bring up the rubric. This is essentially important because the VoiceThreads that are due throughout this course are all graded using this rubric. And you'll see it linked several places. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Sorry, I opened up the schedule here for just a moment by mistake. Here's the grading rubric. So there are 100 points total possible. Being on time and having your submission done by the first Wednesday of the week is key. Make sure your responses are clear and succinct. We're not looking for a dissertation. In fact, you need to keep your responses for your primary post to 3 minutes or less, and keep your responses to your peers to 2 minutes or less. This way, these are quick, brief responses that should get to the crux of the material and help each other to have a better understanding and your summarization and analysis of what you've learned. So after your primary post in each of the voice threads, except for the introduction, you need to respond to at least 2 other peers. So let's say you're on Team 3, you'll post to Team 3, you'll see what your peers on Team 3 are posting because you should be collaborating with one another because you're a team. And then you're going to go over to, say, Team 5, look at their question and topic, watch a video, and respond 2 minutes to one of those posts. So you're required to do a minimum of 3 posts. You're also required to monitor your thread, which means you technically have to do more than 3 posts. So let's say on Thursday of next week in week 2, someone responds to your post, you need to respond to them as well. 10 points of this assignment are related to you going back in and checking your primary post and responding to your peers. The other key thing here is this needs to be a video response. Your primary response and your responses to your peers need to be video responses. The text option within VoiceThread is only to be used to add references. And you are to add references to your primary post, and you certainly can add them to your secondary posts. So that's a review of VoiceThread assignment grading rubric, so you know what to expect. And here is your link to your QSIN module that is in each of the modules, as I said. So you'll do 5 of those total in QSIN. I'm going to quickly come over to the team site now. In order to find out what team you're on, when you log in, you'll only see your team. I can see every team that's available. So for this example, I'm going to go into the Team 1 group. It shows me who the members are. You'll only see your own group, and you'll see who your team members are. In the group discussion board area, I have already gone in. If you open up the Team 2 forum, I've already gone in, and as I've said, here are resources for Team 2 in this example to prepare them to answer the Module 1 voice thread on safety. There are links here, and again, this is a great place to collaborate with other members of your team. I'm going to quickly pull up the schedule to just remind you. For this module, your primary submission is due on Wednesday, June 26th. That's your introduction to the class. And then by the end of the week, by Sunday, June 30th at 23:59, you should view some of your classmates and respond to them. At the same time, you're going to begin to work, as I said, in Module 1. Read your chapters in the Nance book, 1 through 9. Watch the Culture of Safety video, and the QSIN module content is also due. You'll be working with your team on your assignment. That's due Wednesday, July 3rd by 23:59, your primary post. And then the discussion ends on July 7th by 23:59. You'll also need to independently complete your QSIN teamwork and collaboration module in week 2. So hopefully this has been a good start to get you rolling into the course and give you an overview. And I look forward to working with each of you throughout the quarter. This is one of my favorite courses. For any questions, you can always email me or post to the discussion board. There's a Q&A section there if there's questions that you think someone else might have or would benefit the entire group. Thanks so much.